It's 12 after the hour, and we now bring our week-long look at AIDS to a close. And where better to end than with a tribute to the few outstanding individuals whose kindness and humanity serve as an inspiration to all of us.
Dr. Nancy Snyderman visited two extraordinary programs that have not forgotten that a person with AIDS is, above all else, a human being.
Perhaps there is no greater memorial to those who have died of AIDS than the AIDS quilt. It's a handmade legacy created with love by their friends, their families. Here are a few of their stories.
My brother Dan died September 26th, 1992. And when we started the quilt, it was in October, and it was a reason for us all to get together, and we just bonded, and it was a place to grieve. We had our own bereavement group, and we kept him alive in a way, you know.
That was such a wonderful picture. I never saw him laugh like that.
From the time he was born, he was kind of like my little brother, so I always had my arm around him, which, you know, was ironic because I, in a sense, was always under his arm. You know, he always protected me. He loved animals, and he loved just being outdoors and discovering new things, and he loved Christmas.
You look like a ring.
I know that just by looking at that quilt, you can get to know him. You know, the first quilt that we donated was a wonderful experience. And it was a wonderful feeling to hear someone look at that quilt and say, wow, this person must have been so loved. And it just made me feel really good because each one of those quilts represents a life and represents a family that loved them. In a way, it's not always sad because when you do see some of these quilts, to me, it's like they live on. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
Lay it down, let it go away.
The focus on AIDS in a New Light continues into prime time with a 2-hour entertainment information special. Airs tomorrow night on ABC, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central Time. Worth watching. Arsenio Hall and Paula Abdul will host the special, which features hard facts as well as light moments, and there's a star-studded roster, so you ought to watch it.
That's right. We also have some phone numbers to repeat for you, some very important ones. The 24-hour National AIDS